Hey yo Hylians, my name is Ty Cholera, and you are watching Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Last time on our adventure, we went to the Palace of Twilight and finished up everything in the Twilight Princess mini arc here. So, now we have the opportunity to go to any of the other two regions and see what our other warriors are up to. These two do not matter what order you do them in, because now that we have the hook shot, we're able to get everything that we need to. We would not have been able to get the Skulltula in this particular mission without the hook shot. So that is just something to be aware of. That's why I recommend you do the Twilight Princess arc first, is because you get the hook shot. But I'm rambling, so what do you say we go ahead and hop right into the Ocarina of Time timeline, the Land of Myth on Death Mountain. And with this, we're at a bit of an interesting situation. As of right now, we do still have some weapons that we haven't gone over, that we can play, but not in this particular mission. And I'll be going over those weapons when we actually get the opportunity to play with them. So, at the moment, we don't actually have any new weapons to go over for our weapon of the day. When this happens, because this will happen again in the future, when this happens, I will go over these, I will go over weapons that we will be unlocking at a different point in the adventure. So, maybe adventure mode and things like that, because there's a lot of weapons that you just can't get in the main story and are only available in adventure mode. I'll be going over those weapons then, or I'll be going over those weapons now. So, excuse me, goodness, Impa does have a second weapon that we do not unlock here, but will be available to us in adventure mode. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to show it off in the mission, but we will get to see it at some point later on. With that being said, our weapon of the day for today is Impa's second weapon, the Naginata. Impa's Naginata is a unique fire weapon that has Impa dashing around the battlefield at blinding speeds and has some insane range that allows her to access all corners of the map with her explosive devastation. Starting with her basic attack string, Impa begins her kit by swinging her Naginata at blinding speeds in some fairly wide arcs in front of her. This combo string is, once again, very fast and has some decently wide range and moves around quite a bit. The only thing that's particularly lacking in this combo string would be the damage output, but because of how fast this combo is, that often seems like a worthy sacrifice. For her basic heavy attack, Impa will throw her weapon forward, creating a thin wall of flames in front of her. This move comes out surprisingly fast and lasts for a really long time, making it a great trap for approaching foes. However, it is important to remember that it's fairly narrow, making it only useful as such. For her first combo, Impa will twirl her Naginata around before throwing it up in the air for a small explosion. This move makes for a pretty great burst option, being effective for getting enemies off of your back, but beyond that, it's pretty situational due to its lower range and power. It's usually a better option to go for some of her other combos because of this. Moving on to her second combo, Impa will throw her Naginata in front of her, re-grab it, drive it into the ground, and perform a spinning attack before causing a small AoE shockwave. This is an excellent approaching tool, allowing Impa to cause some pretty serious damage before getting close to her enemies. Her third combo sees Impa summon 4 pillars of fire, each with flaming Naginatas floating above them. She will then throw these weapons to the ground before finishing with a massive explosion. This move is fairly slow, making it somewhat situational, but the explosion at the end is very large and very powerful, making the slow startup sometimes worth it. Finally, in her fourth combo, Impa throws 2 flaming weapons ahead of her before releasing yet another massive explosion. Like her third combo, this move has some slow startup, but the massive size and power of the final hit makes it a very worthwhile combo in most situations. Overall, Impa's Naginata is a fairly balanced weapon, with a lot of really fast, low power moves, some solid range, and a few insanely powerful moves that have some mild startup. It may not be the best weapon in the game, but it's certainly better than average, and is generally a fun time no matter what.
Leading a small force of Hyrulean soldiers, Impa stepped into one of the newly opened portals. The kingdom spread out before her seemed like the Hyrule she knew, yet it was somehow very different. Before long, she realized that they had traveled back to the era of the mythical hero of time. Awed, Impa began her search for the Gate of Souls. She sensed an evil presence on Death Mountain and set out for the ominous peak. And with her came the mysterious Sheik.
Alright, so as you can see, I am playing as Sheik. Just because I'm going over Impa in the Weapon of the Day does not mean I'm going to have to play as her, because I like Sheik way better. So, it is what it is. Let's take a look at this map here. It's a bit weirdly shaped, very symmetrical. I'm just looking at my own forces. That's a spoiler. Sort of. This is Death Mountain from Ocarina of Time, of course. We have treasure in East Goron Keep. Just some general, nothing too crazy. What do you say we go ahead and hop on into it? Oh, right, there's a cutscene.
Oi.
Alright, so fun fact about that fairy, a lot of people believe that fairy to be a reference to Navi from Ocarina of Time, just with the very first thing she says to you is, "Hey, listen," and she uses the same text boxes as I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Or she uses the same sound clips as Proxy, who is kind of based on Navi. So just a fun little reference there. But this mission is very interesting. Right off the bat, the Gorons start an attack on the allied base by rolling rocks down at you. So what we need to do is we got to get up there and take those keeps that they're firing at us from, so that we can stop the attack. Also, haven't really mentioned it yet, this is a new enemy type, the Goron troops. I love the sounds that they make when you kill them, just like woo, woo. These do have their own unique material drops and everything, although you're not going to be fighting them very often. For the most part, you're gonna they're not monster troops per se, so under most situations you're not going to be fighting Goron, so kind of make sure you take out any captains that you see, because you're going to want their material drops. They are used for upgrades and stuff, and oops, well, yeah, that'll work. That's a pretty decent move. It's not the Sheik's best move, but it's definitely a good one. I mean, So yeah, make sure you do try to defeat any captains that you see so that you can do that. What we do want to do right now is you want to run in here and grab this keep. It's currently unoccupied, and the Goron forces are heading towards it just like you are. And if they get to it first, it will become their keep, and they will start attacking the allied base with boulders from that keep, because those are the keeps that are shooting boulders at you. So you need to make sure that you're defeating, or that you want to make sure that you get to that keep first, so that they don't get it. So what we just saw there was a new captain type, the Goron captains. Goron soldiers do not have unique. They do not have any unique weapon weakness. Oh, I gotta go get that other keep real quick here. Yeah, so they don't have any weapon weaknesses, so you just kind of have to hit them. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to the other keep and take care of that, because they're still shooting boulders at us, and that's not good. So let's just do this. Voila! Yeah, don't really have much to talk about at the moment. We're just kind of taking care of these. That is their weak point gauge attack right there, where they kind of roll up and then do like a weird force palm kind of thing. Yeah, so that's all that is. But yeah, they don't have a weapon weakness, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Oh, a sealed weapon. That might be the Naginata, actually. I'm not 100% sure which sealed weapons are given to you where, but I think that might actually be the Naginata. I still not like ashamed of going over it when we did, because I'll be going over a different weapon for next episode. I have actually planned out when all the weapon of the day segments are, for the most part. And oh, I can't go that way. But we have this. We have that taken. So our current objective is to simply defeat Darunia. He's up, and he's actually progressing down, heading down towards our base here. So we're gonna want to kind of intercept him halfway, I think. I'm just kind of trying to get up to the higher up keep. Oh, heck, Skulltula. We can take care of that in a second. I want to grab this keep because it has our heart piece in it, I think. Let's take care of you real quick. Let's do this. Defeat the guard troop. That'll lower the keep's health down to 0, basically, and kaboo! I haven't really talked much about bombs on the sidelines. Bombs are an incredibly useful thing for like extending combos and stuff. Because obviously, it launches your opponents into the air. So if you're having like trouble with combos or something, try to push your opponents into bombs. It'll make things way easier for you. We're gonna go get that Skulltula real quick. This is exactly what I was talking about with the Skulltula is up on this ledge, and you can't get to it without the hook shot. So, nice to know. Now we gotta get back to the base before Darunia kills it. Here we go. Alright, hello you. Oh, the allied base isn't even in that bad a shape, actually. I was expecting it to be much worse. And that is why we love Shiek, because he was just wailing on me, and I wasn't having any of it. So, this fight is weird. So you have to defeat Darunia here, but we'll see something else in a second here that's going to happen. Actually, we're doing pretty good on him, so I'm just going to re-establish that, because he did hit it a little bit. Ooh, perfect. Yes, use that, because that'll expose your weak point. Shiek is pretty dang good at getting weak point gauges down, because her attacks are surprisingly fast. Well, maybe not surprising, but... Oh. So, this is something I also haven't talked about. When fighting captains, or not captains, when fighting generals, basically other playable warriors that you're fighting. All characters obviously have their force special, right? The CPU-controlled generals can use their force specials as well. But the problem with this is that... Oh, keep saboteurs. That's actually bad. So, the force special... If a... What am I trying to say here? If a general... if a CPU general that you're fighting uses their force special, it will not activate their weak point gauge. So just kind of be careful with that, and you know, keep an eye out for that kind of thing, because it can be bad for you. We're gonna go ahead and save this keep, and then we need to get to that West Boulder keep so they don't start attacking our base again. And this is what I was talking about with Darunia's fight being a little bit weird. So, Darunia has a stash of food up in his, up in their base, and we can't do anything about that at the moment. So, what we, he's gonna keep regenerating, so we just kind of have to, leave him be until, well, not leave him be, because we need him to keep fighting. Right now, Impa is advancing towards this keep that we're in. That's what we want. We need to kind of stall Darunia until she can get up there. And the West Boulder keep is about to fall, which is not good. So Impa is on her way up to this, to the West Boulder keep. I am all over the place today. I don't know what is wrong with me. But I'm actually gonna leave Darunia alone for a moment to go and stop these keep saboteurs, because they're gonna be bad for me. But yeah, that worked. Alright, there's one. The West Boulder Keep does need to be taken when Impa gets to it. It'll also, so just make sure that you have that keep. This is also one of the few instances where the mission changes depending on which character you pick. If you play as Impa during this mission, it will be Shiek who needs to get up to that keep. But okay, let's just go ahead and finish you off real quick. Get you out of my keep, because I need it. Alright. Oh, there goes our thing, so I'm going to There we go. What I want to do, I think, is I want to try and push him into the bombs, but that only kind of worked. Alright, so we have the Impas here. The West Boulder Keep is taken. So I actually don't want to kill Darunia yet. And you'll see why. Oh, fine, whatever. We'll get him hit. So yeah, a boulder attack has begun on the Chieftain's Room. With that, we have officially destroyed Darunia's stash of food up in that area. And we have taken, we have stopped Darunia from healing himself. I don't know what's going to happen because we defeated him right... Okay, so he'll be back with, he'll reappear one more time. So we have to go back up to his base and defeat him one final time. All Goron-controlled keeps are open now. So, and they're all advancing towards the base. We'll be fine, I think. It's not a big problem. But, what the... This boulder is in the middle of this room. We will be... Oh, frick! Bomb chews! Heck! So this is one situation where the bomb chews are not our friends. There are bomb chew operators, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we can kill them and the bomb chews won't be a problem for us. The bomb chews will actually... I think the bomb chews will assist us. Yeah. So if we defeat the bomb chew operators controlling them, then the bomb chews will actually help us in not... And will not go for our base. Man, this mission is kind of all over the place. I'm gonna go take care of the bomb chews as well as find... Oh heck, there's some right near base too. Wow, okay. Find some... What I was gonna do is find the heart container, because we haven't done that yet. I'm gonna take care of this bomb chew operator. So there's that one for us. And at this point, the bomb chews are going to head... if you can take the bomb chews from the operators, they're going to head towards... Oh, we gotta get down there quick. They're gonna head towards enemy keeps instead, so you want them on your side. Let's go and defeat this bomb chew. Oh, goodness. You're not who I'm after. You are who I'm after. The bomb chew operator there. There's another one just over this way. Yes, I know the allied base is in danger. I'm right here. I think both of the bomb chews actually made it in, but let's go ahead and take care of these guys real quick. Let's do this. This will kind of help out a little bit. I don't know. I stand by that this is probably one of the least useful, because it, like, I mean, that didn't even kill these guys. But the bomb chews are doing some work here. Let's go. Trying to figure out where I want to take all my, or where I want to head next, because I need to find the. Oh goodness. Oh, hello. We still need to find the, Oh, that's... Ow. We still need to find the key... The... I can't figure out what I'm trying to say here. We need to find the heart container. Gosh, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But after that, once you defeat Darunia, the mission is over. So, you know, I find that this one is on the shorter side of things, but it's a good mission. I actually do like this one. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. We got him. Cool. So with that, we can head back up and defeat Darunia once and for all. I guess we might as well defeat this Bombchu operator, even though his Bombchu is gone. Did it. And I'm gonna run up there because I honestly cannot remember if I grabbed the heart piece or not. I know I took the keep, but I had no idea this was back here. I mean, I knew that area was back there, but I had no idea that there's a cuckoo back there. Don't attack cuckoos. They will summon armies and try to kill you. Okay, we did grab the heart piece then. I couldn't remember. Oh, there's there's now Big Pose protecting Darunia. So we can take care of these guys because Big Pose are easy. Oh, I totally should have shot him there, huh? Oh well. Let's take care of him real quick, and that one's gone. Darunia will be super powered right now, so it's just kind of a good idea to take care of these guys while they're here. They're right in the area, so it's not like we're losing anything to do that. So, and let's just take care of him quickly here. We have our special attack still, and you know, we have this, so. That'll do him. Oh, and there's this, I suppose, but that worked out. It wasn't, like, perfect, but I'm gonna, well, he's knocked away there. That is one amazing thing with that move, is it keeps opponents off of you so you have time to play the song. Where'd he go? There. Does tend to launch them a bit high for most follow-ups, though, so. Alright, we're pretty much just finishing this up. There's not much left to do now, so. Perfect, you just stay right there. And that took out a huge chunk of your health. And this will finish him. There we go. That's the end of the mission. We defeated Darunia. Love how she just kind of pops into existence there. Perfect. And there we go. Simple victory, nothing too complicated. It's nice and fun. It's a good mission. There we go. I don't remember if we've seen Shiek's victory animation or not. But there it is, again, if we've already seen it, but I don't remember whose like victory animations and whatnot I've shown. I'm not really gonna go out of my way to show every victory animation, but oh no, it's okay. So this is the Bigoron's knife. This is the level 2 weapon for Impa's giant blade. There are, I don't know if we've actually seen any level 2 weapons yet. There are level 2 weapons for every item. in the game. Level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 4 plus weapons. Obviously, the higher the level, the better they are. So, just kind of, you know, keep that in mind. Historical entries, we'll go over those another time. But, yeah. Next time on Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, we head to everyone's favorite dungeon, the Water Temple. I'll see you guys again real soon, but until then, I bid you all a hearty farewell. Bye-bye, everybody.